Well, Merry Christmas. You can see in the background, it's Christmas time, so I'm not sure when they're going to actually run this piece. But my December piece, I think we kind of talk about a couple of things. Number one, the first thing will be winter meetings. I think a lot of people felt that maybe the Orioles would make some dramatic moves. Well, other clubs did that. The Orioles' moves were, they don't sign Jordan Lyles, their number one winner, 12-11 last year, but they do sign Kyle Gibson, who won 10 games for the Phillies, 89-91 lifetime. Spend a few more dollars to pick up his contract. And then just last week, they made a trade for Adam Frazier, who 2 years ago was a all-star second baseman for the Pirates, got traded to San Diego, and then last year actually played the whole year with Seattle. Did not have a great year, so kind of a resurrection year for him. Hit 243, but a much better hitter than that. Hits well in the clutch, over 270 lifetime. Can play second base, can play third, can play the outfield. Not a lot of power. A couple of years with Pittsburgh, 10 home runs. Last year only 4, but good speed. Stole 11 bases. Maybe not a stolen base guy like Mateo or Mullins, but somebody that can get on base and score some runs. So we talked about how much better the Orioles ERA went from a little bit under 6 runs a game all the way to under 4 runs a game, 3.73 at home. So one of the reasons they were 9 games under 500. So let's talk about what else you can do. The Orioles in 2021, they were outscored by 297 runs. That dropped all the way to only being outscored by 14. Now, to give you an idea, the Yankees scored 240 more runs than the opposition. So that's how you win 99 games. Orioles, going from 52 to 83 wins. So a dramatic, uptick mainly because of the pitching. So what do you do in 2023 to get better offensively? So if we go around the outfield, Santander, your MVP, most home runs by a switch hitter with 33, more walks than ever. Everybody looks, Cedric Mullins, he went from the only 30-30 guy, 30 home runs and over 30 stolen bases, 291 to 258, but he almost drove in as many runs. Runners in scoring position number went from 213 to 284, so dramatically better. Again, one of those guys that's always in the hunt for the Gold Glove. Left field, Austin Hayes, great first 3 months, and then played, I think, through some injuries, never went on the IL, so his average not where he wanted at 250, but home runs down a little bit, so certainly could get better. Adley Rutschman, 35 doubles, tied Cal Ripken. He's going to be a dramatic improvement. You go around the infield, Mountcastle went from being the rookie leader as far as home runs with 33. Those numbers dropped, but a lot that had to do with the new configuration of the Camden Yard. So again, a much better year. You go to second base, that was Odor. He's no longer with the club. Not a very high average at 207, but a lot of clutch hits. So Frazier will probably replace him. Mateo, his best month, August, 275, 4 home runs, 17 RBIs. Much better second half. Should have won the Gold Glove or at least be in the 3 finalists. That didn't happen. And then you take Urias, you're probably going to move him from third base to second base, but he did win the Gold Glove at third, so very interesting. So you want to even be better in 2023. You scored 4.16 runs per game. That's 10th in the American League. Score more runs, win more games, be more competitive.